Hi. Are you ending? Of course, yesterday It is going. So funny. I either turn it on and forget to push the start button, or I let the file get too big and then the system crashes and I lose it. I'd like to officially relinquish my desire to be an audiovisual technician, my deep desire to learn video editing software. I hereby let it go, that deep desire that I never had. Man, I don't even want to point a camera. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, this is House of Death. Oh, why did they can't write that? House of Death, but it says Geth. Oh, I missed that. House of Death. Mama's little goth. The drawing is really soft now because of the morning mist. I'll start moving into probably wax soon, so that this can be really, and it's done like a Mobius strip, so somehow we can display it. I think it would be nice to bring it to LA for All Souls. Haha. All Saints. And then maybe do the wax after that. Maybe I could bring it down to one of the, well, I don't know. It depends. I don't know. I'm still waiting for Amy to get back to me. I don't know what's going on. There are a couple of theaters that I went by as well along the way down through South Central and into Compton. Darn, I don't remember. I'd have to go back to the notes. I wrote it. Yeah, no. I wrote that down in the sketchbook. I wrote that address down. As, I'm flexible. I just want to go wherever it's most meaningful for the project. So if there's one, I just need to know where I'm going. It helps me with my mind, so I can start inventing the setup. Because in my mind right now, I've got the paintings all set up in that lot. Because I've been to that. Like, I've got a picture in my head, and there's the big tables, and so I just need to get a picture in my head if we want to have my paintings there. So I have 3 big sets of doors. Let's see what's, like this size, more or less. So I have 3 sets of doors, and I have about maybe 15 of those square panels, something like that. So I was just going to set them out and work. I could set them up in like the park, just for display purposes. I thought, I could do a table with some of the panels on the Forest Park, but then I've got to deal with getting there and then getting somewhere else, which is totally fine if I've got an invitation. If somebody wants to host me, I'll go where else. So anyway, I guess, yeah, that's what I just need to show you. So that's the inventory, quote unquote, so to speak. Here's the basic panel size. And each one of them is an altar. Each one of them was designed to be sacred. Yeah, about this size. You can see my head for scale. My HED. Yeah, my experiment was to make sacred art for the home. Like I wanted there to be objects that were human scale. So it's ironic that all these things came from it, because now we can build these like massive scale things out of these human scale pieces. So I'm kind of captivated with this, and it's also very sort of profile picture, Instagram, Facebook. We've all gotten really used to this square composition. So I think that's kind of social. But yeah, I and I was so broken when I started them. I was so confused. Oh my God, it's so dark. And then most art people, art students or whatever, I mean, you work on your work however you get to it, especially in large pieces. So, you're always kind of used to like working around in different ways. But now that I had that scale, I could spin it really quickly on a turntable, which sort of, I don't know, somehow connects it spiritually to both the sort of rap DJ thing as well as like Buddhist mandala stuff. I mean, it's just super cool. And what I was doing was trying to do the same mind that I was pure awareness. I just kind of worked my issues out. And so maybe I can go to broken places. Not broken places. Yeah, broken places. May we broken together and it's gonna be so much fun. Oh, there is healing in the potter's house. On that note, a note I am particularly fond of. I think this is Rosa Parks' hat. That's what I imagine anyway. Every time I put it on. Hippie cute. Yeah. Oh gosh, can you imagine if I can have Native American headdress? What is allowed? Maybe I can make one, or I don't know what's allowed, but or the Chinese. I saw it's so pretty, and the headdress. Ba, 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 ba. Okay. I need to go get some hearts. What was I gonna say? I was just so exhausted. And I still am. Like I get these days where I'm just like I cannot go outside. It's so stressful to me when I'm hypersensitive. And I may have that. Like I don't have long menstrual periods. I, but it may be that like the opening that they talk about with women's cycles. But I quite frankly, I always thought that was, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like you hear so much weird, like new agey crap, and it's like you're like, oh, I'm like I know something's got to be there, but what's the science? Or then you go to the science part of it, and you're like, yeah, but like that's so cold. Like there's something missing, I don't know. Anyway, so maybe I am enjoying a week of the dark side of the moon chick thing. And I so want to explore this stuff. Like I so am tired of pretending that I'm not female. Fucking hell, man. Dude, I used to think it was like, I used to think I was like so, and the word is macho, and how broken is that? Like the whole like, okay, I'm gonna pump breast milk in the car driving to a meeting, Oh my god, and I remember that one time getting I was pumping breast milk, and we had a trade show in Vegas, and they put me in a smoking room at Caesar's, and I'd always hated Vegas. I was like, oh, it's just faux Europe, silly. And I went, oh, I'm pumping breast milk, and I can't be. And so they put me in like the high roller, the penthouse, and I'm like laying in the bed, with all the mirrors on the ceiling. I was like, I don't think this is really what they had in mind for this room. It's the only time I've ever stayed in one of those rooms. I'm such a pimp mama. Pumping breast milk and the hot rollers, sweet y'all. Oh yeah. Hezekiah, applying that sort of uh, Rap Anger user interface to my own personal journey, and I was having some really interesting results of that. I'm not sure if I can conjure that back up again. That was really powerful, just sort of being a nerdy little art girl, unaware of what she looks like, and then suddenly being teased for the first time, just sort of getting into that, and using the Rap Anger user interface to confront the emotion, and that was very powerful, extremely powerful, and that's what we're up to. To connect with my inner nigga means to tap into my anger, wherever that came from. And where mine came from is obviously going to be very different from where yours came from, depending on our culture, socioeconomic status, blah, 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 blah. But we can all connect to the idea of being teased that first time the world tells you that you're different and you're unloved and you're not safe. You, authentic you, are not safe. You're not right. So dress differently, speak differently, behave differently. That begins. But that first loss of innocence, you are not okay. Most of us experience it. And this is what I looked like when it happened to me. Because this would be really typical sort of, I love dress up, and I would have been grabbing whatever was shiny or sparkly on the way out to go play. I remember getting in trouble for wearing clogs. My stepfather had brought back from Amsterdam, and I wanted to wear them out in the mud to see what it felt like to wear clogs in the mud. So that's a picture of Kelly as a little girl, and it's somebody called me weird, pulled my pigtails, and that is who you invoked when you began to bully me as an adult. When I get peeled back absolutely down, I'm that little girl, that little weird girl. God, she's so weird. And you provoked that little weird girl, she turned into a fucking witch. That's some Carrie shit, you know? And I was, this morning, before I turned the camera on, getting connected with my inner gangster. And that's some Carrie shit. I'm just like, go ahead, provoke me. Let's see where this goes. She's got bring in so they clear the air. I decay the live actor. Titikaya. Itatakai, I in the place, we play skits. We dictionary. I here. Oh. Don't you love skits? I always love skits. And then you say that at the party, and then I'd be like, we have a widescreen TV, and we're gonna watch the game. And he's like, oh, nobody wants to play skits with me. So I decided to run for president. So you have to play skits with me. Haha. Hey. Woo! I've had this for years. I got it at the store. You probably know where it came from. So beautiful. Sing. I sing. You're in my already. Thoughts in my world, and because I listen and I know I am is the vacancy that I live with because I did it. Yeah, but I know. Oh, sure. On that subject, I have heard you, and you are woven into my, it's not my thoughts, you're in my design template, you're in my requirements. That sounds, requirements sounds like good material. Privileged to serve. You're on my project's privileged to serve list. My VIP list. Yes. Because I am going to learn how to be a concierge in Budapest with Ralph, who's going to teach me the art. Mostly because that just gives me an excuse to meet a very handsome, famous person. But I will make the sacrifice for you. Because I love you. And I will travel to glamorous places to meet glamorous people. Because we need an Eva Peron right about now. Can I hear an amen? Whose hands smell like curry. I've already washed my hands twice now. I put curry on my hand because I didn't have any ginger, and the Indian spices are famously anti-inflammatory. So I rubbed it in with my marijuana oil. Now my hands feel green. But we need to get topical curry. Topical goodness. I love this song. And so we had the teens, we had the kids, we had the, like, everybody had a different color, and so they would lift their colors up in color symphony, and I was doing pointing. It was cute. So it was like blue green, magenta yellow. Boom, boom, boom. Oh yeah, toads, right? That's so Chinese. They're opening to the Olympics. Oh my god, that stuff is just mind-boggling. Just the sea of humanity. This chorus. Is that CG, man? Because that's disappointing. I hope it was people. I bought it. And synchronized swimming. Oh, there's so many ways that human beings can be beautiful together. I'm not that flexible. Oh my god, acrobats. And no abusing people to be acrobats or any of that stuff. You're just cleaning all that stuff up. Whoa. Everybody find the scary archetype and let's start working with it. Like Irish laundry is we should set those up. Oh god. Some more. Oops. I think I'm a little bit chilly. Yeah, here we go. It's so easy if you have people that can understand tongues, then I just speak. When you ask me, I don't understand what I'm saying, but you can ask. And if it's there, Jesus, that's beep, 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 I want the oven. Ella, I'm happy to try. Happy to try. Maybe I'll just do a specific meditation. That's what we'll do. And then we'll just have open conversation about things that you got that? That's a big thing. And I will, but don't wear me out. That's heavy duty. Okay? So I'll organize specific meditations on the pads. Shall we say? We're interested. Oh, that's really good work. That is very, 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 very good work. Okay, you know what? I need to stop this silly thing because I don't want to deal with the mechanics of this stuff, but I think the file crashes when it gets too big. And I don't want to lose another flow session. Let's start a new movie. Because a lot of times I don't remember either, and I might need the reference. So this is like half hour.